What's up everyone? Today we're going to keep this video short and sweet like my love life, and as most of you guys know, I'm on the 36 egg a day diet by Vince Gironda, and one of the claims is that it'll boost testosterone and therefore muscle growth. And if you're a natural, keeping your testosterone levels as high as possible is so important, especially in today's modern age where most guys have the T levels of a 70-year-old man and they just keep getting worse and worse every single decade. So I'm doing everything I can to keep them high, and you should as well. That's the only way we're coming out of this swole as shit, all right? That being said, I found a couple of things to add to this diet. They're very cheap, and it's going to kick it up a whole nother level. And don't worry, just because you aren't single-handedly keeping the egg market afloat, I promise you, you'll still benefit immensely from adding these things to your diet. The first addition is raw garlic. Garlic has hundreds of benefits, but the primary ones I want to discuss are its ability to give you wicked pumps, boost testosterone, and protect your heart. It's been shown that garlic can boost nitric oxide production by about 40%, and when you combine that with vitamin C, it turns into a whopping 300% increase in nitric oxide, which essentially means you're going to have the most disgusting sleeve-splitting pumps you've ever had in your entire life. I mean, you're going to pop off that sweatshirt and every honey in the gym's going to be looking at you. It's going to be sweet, and I can attest to this. The pumps when taking garlic before the gym have been absolutely nuts. They're absolutely ridiculous. Nothing beats it. And if that wasn't good enough, one study showed that garlic boosts testosterone when combined with a high protein diet. They speculated that it stimulated the Leydig cells to start pumping out testosterone like no one's business. And this obviously increased protein anabolism. And when that happens, your muscles are eager to grow. You're going to be packing on size. Now, in the same study, I noticed something pretty interesting, and this is speculative on my part. Feel free to weigh in the comment section below. But the scientists decided to test how garlic would affect testosterone when combined with either shortening or lard. And if you don't know what either of those two things are, they're basically fat additives to give food more flavor. And what they found was that obviously the groups that were given garlic just across the board had higher testosterone. But what was interesting was that the group that was fed lard with garlic had the highest testosterone levels of all. So I was like, this is weird. I mean, they're both fat, so what's the key difference between the two? So I did a quick Google search, and what I came up with was that the only difference between lard and shortening was that lard contained cholesterol. The shortening contained no cholesterol whatsoever. Everything else was totally equal. And so this got me thinking. I was like, wait a minute. Cholesterol is the precursor to synthesizing testosterone. And, typically excess cholesterol, if you decided to do like what I'm doing, eating crap tons of cholesterol, it's typically just excreted from the body, not converted into more testosterone. But these findings actually lead me to believe that garlic may actually be able to increase the conversion of cholesterol to testosterone. At least that's what it looks like to me. We would obviously need to have future studies doing maybe different doses of cholesterol with garlic. But to me, this looks extremely promising. And with a diet like what I'm on, that would be absolutely huge. This last one for garlic isn't as sexy as boosting testosterone and getting wicked pumps, but for men, it's so damn important. And that is garlic appears to protect the heart from TMAO, or TMAO. And TMAO is strongly linked to heart disease, and it's typically metabolized whenever bacteria metabolize choline and carnitine. These things are found in high doses in eggs and red meat. And, choline and carnitine are amazing for increasing muscular strength, increasing androgen receptors so you can use testosterone. It's why, steroid users have such big necks, big traps, big shoulders and chests and all that good stuff. So it's great for that, but when bacteria metabolize it, TMAO is produced, and it's been shown to be pretty bad for the heart. Luckily, garlic appears to target these bacteria in the gut, and they kill it off. So without these certain strains of bacteria in the gut, you can consume these large amounts of choline and carnitine, reap all the benefits, and have none of the negative consequences to your heart. So hopefully now I have you guys convinced that garlic should definitely be a staple in your diet since it's so cheap and effective. And especially if you're consuming large amounts of eggs, red meat, protein, all that good stuff, it's a huge benefit to you. But I can hear some of you guys complaining about not wanting to smell like garlic before the gym and just in daily life. And Honestly, I don't blame you. So that's where the second supplement comes in. And you're not going to believe it. It's dried parsley. I read that if you combine equal parts parsley to garlic, the smell is totally neutralized. So I back tested it for you all, and I downed an entire bulb of garlic, half a container of parsley, and did the old breath test on my girl and passed with flying colors. So it definitely works. But the part that I'm most excited about is that parsley just so happens to contain super large amounts of apigenin. And studies show that apigenin reduces aromatase, which essentially prevents testosterone from converting over into estrogen. And I know a lot of you have been through puberty and you might have experienced it. You might know someone else that experienced it where they got gyno. And that's essentially because you produce so much testosterone during puberty, your body was using aromatase to convert it over into estrogen. With this, that doesn't happen. You basically just get all the estrogen, none of the E, which is absolutely awesome, especially when you combine the powerful testosterone boosting effects of garlic with that high protein diet. The second thing is it reduces cortisol in a similar fashion to garlic, so you're gonna be less stressed out, better able to handle things. And the last one, I'm most excited about this, is it increases cyclic AMP and star protein. If you guys don't know, which I assume most of you guys probably don't, this is like the master T hormone. It's the rate limiting step. So you increase this, you open the floodgates, man. I mean, it's a serious deal when you can increase star protein. And the studies show it basically shuts down that negative feedback. So you're going to be pumping out T like nobody's business. And a couple of the other studies I found show that it drastically increased strength. So you combine these two, you're in business. I mean, look, guys, for just pennies a day, you can give yourself the testosterone levels of an Italian bull shark all without smelling like one. What I do and recommend is to take a spoon, crush a bunch of the garlic, scoop it up, smother it in honey, and down it like a man. You're going to have to hold back the tears, and once you've collected yourself, take a spoonful or two of dried parsley, down that, kill that smell, wait an hour or so, and then smash it at the gym. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, smash the like button. I'm very excited about it. I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you all continue to crush it. See you next time.